All right, here we go. Let's keep it moving and find out what happened to Sig's cellmate. Wild.
It was a ruse.
It was a ruse.
Designed to generate chatter on the wire.
It was. It was 2 years after the homicide, and we started the wire, and we knew that they were not talking about the homicide anymore. So we wanted to we call it tickling the wire.
And was the goal to identify, if the pattern that we're seeing that we think is the members of the conspiracy, is that right? Who's a member of the conspiracy and what are their roles?
Yeah, we had Luis Rivera, Sigfredo Garcia would talk, and then Sigfredo Garcia talked to Catherine McMahon through the phones. Catherine McMahon would talk to Charlie Adelson through phones. Charlie Adelson would talk to Donna Adelson through the phones. And then it would go back, and it would always go back and forth in that order. It never skipped anyone, no one ever jumped over to the other person. It always went back and forth. So we had that in the phone records leading up to the homicide, but what we didn't have was the conversations.
So was it of interest to find out, if we approach Donna Adelson in this way, what's she going to do? Who's she going to go to?
Exactly. See what her reaction was.
Is she going to call Luis Rivera? What's she going to do?
Exactly.
Right? Okay. And did you have an opportunity to review State's Exhibit 113? Is that another? 113 contains the combined videos from both the body-worn camera of the officer that approached the defendant and also the angle from across the street.
That's correct.
Okay, and are these fair and accurate recordings of the bump from both those angles?
They are.
All right, moving to evidence, States 113, Judge.
Wow.
Okay, objection? States 113 is admitted.
All right, and the officer that played the gang member, I guess, said that he was instructed not to be aggressive or not to scare the defendant. Was that you that instructed him on that?
It was. We had we didn't want to cause concerns for the agent's safety. If he approached her being too aggressive and too scary, we didn't know how she would react, if she would possibly be armed at the time. We had no idea, so didn't want to create a hostile environment to make her become.
Imagine somebody approaches her and she runs off into the street and just gets hit by a car or something. That would be awkward.
Overly aggressive.
And is that a concern in every undercover operation, that you just kind of don't know what you're going to get? I mean, it's not specific to this defendant, right?
That's correct. That's in every case. We try to minimize the risk to the officer's safety and the people around.
Okay. Let's publish 113, please.
Blackboard. What is it?
Here we go. Here's the bump.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get that. Yeah, listen, just want to let you know that
Can we see the
you know
video?
Your family has been taking care of Katie and her friend for quite some time after your problem up north that was resolved. And I want to let you know that my brother, he's incarcerated. He helped your family with this problem you guys had up north.
Why can't we see the
we want
video?
to make sure that he's going through some rough times. We want to make sure that you take care of what he's going through, the way you're taking care of Katie and Tuza. Well, this will explain it. Thank you.
And right after that, she calls Charlie, the fixer. She calls the fixer and says, "Hey, handle this."
Does the defendant remain under surveillance for some time after this?
She does.
Okay, we see her take the paper from the undercover and fold it and put it into her purse. Does she ever take it out and look at it before she gets back into her building?
Not that we ever saw, no.
Okay. And does she make any phone calls once she goes back into her building?
When she goes back into her building, she does.
And who is the first person that the defendant calls after the bump?
Charlie Adelson.
All right, is that call A?
It is.
Okay, publish call A, please.
Now, I do not have a problem with this, and I don't think this implicates Donna, to be honest, because if I'm have this situation, I think there might be something going on, and it involves a family member. Now, I personally would probably call the police, but I could see why Donna in this situation would not call the police. If she thinks there's something happening, there's something going on. This person mentioned Katie. She's like, Katie? Why the heck would they say something about Katie? Let me call Charlie real quick. So she calls up Charlie and is like, hey, man, what you got going on, brother? Why did this dude just walk up to me in broad daylight and ask me about Katie? What y'all got going on? So again, there's still some reasonable doubt here. Now we're going to find out what she said, as we've already heard before, what she said to Charlie in this case, excuse me. But I don't think this implicates her on its own. So we're going to have to see some more evidence here.
Hey, how's it?
Special Agent Sanford is like, come on, y'all. Get it together.
Tonight after work or some other tournament very near future, I need to meet the people here.
Okay.
Okay.
Did someone write a letter to you or something?
I've got some paperwork hand delivered to me.
You're being sued?
No, that's what I thought it was, but I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, so, I'm gonna give you, I'll have to figure out something. You can tell it will be wherever you are.
Well, I'm in Mitch Klein's office on Park Boulevard.
Okay.
So I'm right now in Thailand, Chile, and I'll be at this office in the afternoon.
Okay. So the boys who finished their piano lesson around 4, she may take the traffic over there and may take a ride with them up there.
Did Dad know about it?
The dad did work today, fortunately.
What's, IRS?
You know, the IRS people.
So they're going to meet in person to talk, basically.
Unfortunately, not now.
Okay.
So I will talk to you. I'll give you a heads up if I'm going to drive up that way. Okay? And,
Yeah, so see, again, Donna was smart. She said, I am not putting this on the phone. She's like, I need to talk to you. Charlie says, all right, okay. And Charlie says, does Wendy know about this? Does it involve Wendy or anything? Donna says, no. So just, hey, look, I'll just talk to you later. He says, what is it? And he says something that they couldn't make out. Donna says, yeah. Charlie says, all right. Does it involve me or other people? And Donna says, well, probably both of us.
Is Wendy doing that? Is it involved Wendy?
No. So let me just talk to you later. And
What is it? Is that health okay?
Yeah.
Does it involve me or other people?
Well, probably both of us.
What's that?
Probably the two of us. So you probably got a general idea what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, this is bad. Okay, this is bad. This is all we needed to see. Donna says it probably involves both of us. And Charlie says, what's that? Donna says, probably the two of us. So you probably have a general idea what I'm talking about. Nope, not great.
So you probably got a general idea what I'm talking about. So let's just find some time to talk to each other and take the boys for a ride, okay?
You're going to take the boys up there?
No, they can come home. We can get here till about 7 once the dad gets here.
So it's hard to be talking today.
Or, tomorrow.
Hang up the phone, Donna.
All right. Well, I'll be up at Mitch Klein's office. You want to come up? Oh, yeah, for real.
I'm just concerned that you have to get up there and get back and some people do this and sometimes you get out a little earlier than coming out here.
Can I ask you a question? Who's the paperwork sent from?
Why is he talking about this on the phone?
I see that, and it's great. I think something that came hand to hand to me. I actually heard him today.
Does it rank? Was it anonymous or?
No, oh no, it's not anonymous. not anonymous. I just don't want to discuss it over the phone.
There she goes. I just don't want to discuss it over the phone. Take a motherfucking hit, Charlie. Dang. This is why Charlie's serving life right now, and we're still questioning whether Donna's involved or not. Charlie is as many great points as he made earlier. Hey, he's a dummy. Why are you talking about this on the phone? Hey, I need to talk to you about something. Who's involved? Probably both of us. All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. He's still going on. He wants to know now. Charlie, shut up and meet her at the restaurant, dude. Dang.
I'm silly, but if you want,
I wouldn't bother you, trust me.
Donna should have hung up.
you want me to come down?
I can't hear you.
Tomorrow and get the day off?
Yes, that would be wonderful. Dad actually works later tomorrow. You know, he goes in at 1 o'clock. We both work out at the gym from 9:30 to 10:30. So
Whatever it is, I'll take a look at the paperwork.
Yeah.
I hope it's not the IRS.
I just would like you to review it and give me some input into what.
Now, again, here's where reasonable doubt comes in, right? Because Donna has said nothing about Danny. She said nothing about murder. She said nothing about a setup. She said nothing about a hitman. Here's where the reasonable doubt comes in for me, because Charlie said, oh gosh, I hope it's not the IRS. And Donna's like, yeah, you know, me either. So because Katie's name was brought up, right? Donna could be thinking, because she's in charge of payroll, oh man, I don't even know what Katie does. I know we've been doing some things that probably aren't great. I don't know why. I don't know why we've been paying this girl and she hasn't been doing any work, but I'm worried because we might have a situation here. Again, that's some reasonable doubt that I'm sure the defense is going to point out, that we don't know why Donna was concerned. We don't know why Donna didn't go straight to the police. She might not have had any idea that Charlie was involved in the murder of Danny at this point. It's possible. Is it reasonable? I don't know.
What your thoughts are. Okay, so come down tomorrow. Dad leaves at 12, so anytime after 12 would be good.
12 tomorrow.
Yeah, he leaves at 12. He starts at 1 there, so 12, 12:15.
I'll come down next year. I gotta leave and see you soon.
That would be great.
Perfect. I'll talk to you later.
Let you come talk about.
That's so nice. They love each other. I mean, there's some...
Would you describe the defendant's demeanor on this call as really calm?
Yes,
She says Dad's at work, fortunately.
she does.
Does she indicate that she's in fear on the call?
No, she does not.
She was handed a piece of paper that had an article about the murder of Dan Markel, right?
I hope it's
Correct.
not the IRS.
That's what the interaction was about.
That's correct. That's what he handed her and made reference to it.
And when Charlie asked the defendant what it's about, what does she say?
She says to both of us,
Probably both of us. Probably the two of us.
and then the two of us. Said it twice.
Does she say the name Dan Markel on this call?
No, she does
Nope.
not.
Does she say the name Dan Markel anywhere on this wire?
No, not that I recall.
If she had, that would have been
Did she
bad.
report this incident to the police?
No, she did not.
Hell no. I wouldn't report it to the police.
Is there another call shortly after this one?
There it is.
Tell us about the next call B.
Call B is on the same day. It's from Mr. Charlie Adelson to Mrs. Donna Adelson, and it occurred about, I want to say about 20 minutes after the call we just listened to, at 2:35 p.m.
Let's publish call B, please.
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Good. Is it me not paying the sun tax? I'm not kidding. No, listen, what was I gonna say? Do you mind paying my Brown & Brown insurance?
No, it's fine.
Okay, because I'm gonna just stay with the same company. Yeah, but the thing is this, if you stay with the same company for 3 years, then try to bump you down to the lower bracket.
Oh, okay. So it's a good idea to do that.
So I might as well stay with them and hope that it's actually true that they can do what you said about putting you in the lower bracket.
Okay, so you want me to call Pam Hall?
Yeah, because I told her that my mom called her because she's, like that stuff in the office.
Okay.
And then just send them a check. Because they have to have it for, I want to say 29th or something.
Okay.
I'll do that. And listen, whatever it is, whatever someone says, I wouldn't worry too much about anything.
Okay.
I mean, so if someone can write whatever they want to write, someone can say whatever they want to say, and I'm not worried.
Okay.
So, was it another bad review on Yelp?
There's reviews come in. Sometimes there are bad reviews. This is a particularly bad one. So,
Okay, so now they're speaking allegedly in coded language here, is what they're saying. So they're talking about reviews on Yelp. Was it a bad review on Yelp? And she says, oh, those reviews come in and sometimes they are bad reviews. This was a particularly bad one. And Charlie says, so something? And she says, yep. And then Charlie says, but I'm not being sued.
So I'm not being sued?
No.
Okay. All right. Honestly, it's whatever it is, and I wouldn't just judging someone to make it sound like I wouldn't stress it out too much.
And what the state is trying to show here is she was very calculated in not saying Danny's name. So what they're alleging is that they used coded language to refer to this entire situation, talking about, oh, I hope it's not the IRS. The IRS meaning, it could mean Katie, it could mean Sig, it could have meant Mr. Rivera, it could have meant Tato or Tuto. It could have meant that. Yelp reviews could be a reference to, who knows, payments that need to be made or communications that were made. Did someone make a communication? They call it a Yelp review, and she says it was a Yelp review and it's something simple and it can be taken care of. He says, okay, if it was a bad Yelp review, Danny's like, okay, well, we'll talk about it. That's what the state's alleging here, and I'm sure they're going to get into shortly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, listen, people can always write, people can always say anything they want. It doesn't, someone says you're a bad dentist, it doesn't mean you're a bad dentist. So, but anyway, I'll definitely come down. It actually works out perfectly as a day off.
Okay. So I'll make you take me out to dinner, so make sure you bring cash with you.
And again, this looks bad on both of them because we know now that this was a setup and it wasn't about a Yelp review, right? So Donna's obviously lying here and saying that she needs to meet with him about something. But we still don't know how much she knew. We don't know if she was saying, hey, if something goes wrong or if you have something you need to talk about, whether it's the IRS or one of the suppliers that we use, if you have to call me about it, refer to it as a Yelp review. Then we'll meet in person and we'll discuss it this way. So there's still, again, a lot of reasonable doubt here. We know the message and what the piece of paper said something about money and an article showing what happened to Danny. But did Donna know? It's tough. This is a tough one.
Okay.
Do I need to bring cash?
Yeah, it's like if you take me out to dinner, I have to look. You're probably going to do, right?
Yeah. Was this, look, I should bring cash. I don't have much cash to bring.
Yeah. I'll see if I have money for dinner. Let's see what I can share.
She's saying, I'll see if I have money for dinner.
Is someone blackmailing you?
Well, it's going to be a possibility.
You think someone's trying to blackmail you?
Maybe.
Now, see, again, this is tough because Donna's made it clear to Charlie that she doesn't want to talk about this over the phone. And now you see Charlie here saying, okay, well, like, what is it? So if they had a coded language, he wouldn't need to ask her if she's being blackmailed and he wouldn't need to talk about it over the phone. And if Donna was trying to hide it, why would she say, oh, well, it's a good possibility I'm being blackmailed, but I want to talk to you about it in person? This is weird, man. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe.
No.
Or maybe they're trying to play it off. Like, I can't believe
there,
it.
I don't know the black but is there any way I can see you? You can't come up here at all.
It's going to be difficult, but essentially, the camera picture.
He does talk too much. Get off the phone, dude.
And even if I came up there and got there later, you could find 15, it would still be tough to, necessarily get back here in time for me to pick them up.
Was this? Can I just ask you this? Is this anything government related, or is this like a whack job writing a letter to you?
Like who?
Is it like a whack job writing a letter to you, or is this government related?
No, I don't know if it's government related.
So it's not government or military or anything like that?
No.
Who was the letter addressed to?
Me.
To you. That's crazy.
Are they playing this off,
Does
guys?
do you know who sent it to you?
I have a pretty good idea. But, let's walk in either, and I would like to, I have to try to get to you today. I will definitely, I just don't know if I'm going to get back here in time for them to not
Is it, so whoever sent you a letter, sent you an anonymous letter?
Charlie,
Did
get
they
off
sign
the
it?
phone, dude.
We can't deliver them.
So someone showed up, was it like by process server?
That's what I did was. There's nothing.
It wasn't.
No.
Where did they come to you at?
When I would walk out of the building and make a right and go past both driveways with the icon.
Right.
And I'd walk in about 5 feet from pressing the button so that I could cross the street to pick up the guys that's me.
Right.
If she knew nothing, why would she only want to talk in person? Because they were cooking the books, and Amy mentioned it earlier. They were doing some things with their business that probably wasn't above par, right? Or above board, I think is the term. Amy says, yeah, and they were charging extra fees on top of cash patients and making it look like they were discounting, so they were paying taxes on what they were actually making. So maybe that's what she thought. Again, Charlie's probably thinking, why would someone approach his mother about this? Because he dealt with all of them directly, right? And I think most of them didn't even know Donna was involved, allegedly. They dealt with Charlie. Katie never talked to Donna. The only thing she heard about Donna was when Charlie mentioned Donna such and such, according to Katie. So here, I mean, Charlie might be like, they don't even know who she is. Why would they contact my mom? So again, either they're playing this off really, really well, or Charlie's just not making the connection. And Donna, she doesn't know what this is about and why someone would be approaching her. We don't know yet. We don't know. I don't know. I'll speak for myself.
Okay? You say I do. I'll work on the computer and then finish it, okay? Yeah, maybe somebody who's exactly who I want. Call me by name.
And he came over and was it a young guy, an old guy?
So probably mid-30s. I wouldn't forget that face.
You said, was it an old guy or a young guy? Mid-30s.
Johnny, I can make you a chance to go up there. I'm just concerned that getting back here in time and then you're worried. I don't think it's a good idea to do this. You know?
All right.
And it's going to be a shock for
Well, I mean, you have to get into stuff with insurance. I mean, it's crazy that someone handed you a letter like that. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe we better just keep it on, tomorrow, that's 12:15, 21.
Is the person like threatening you or anything?
Dang, Charlie's still talking.
You're never going to have an interpretation. So, let's not worry, and let's meet tomorrow. I think that's better. But let's meet tomorrow afternoon.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you want to take a picture of the letter and send me what someone sent you?
Hell no.
So it wasn't the government or the military or somebody, just some random person.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. How long was the last?
Yeah. So what again, guys? Oh man, y'all might not like this. Again, it sounds like I have I have a mother, all right? Y'all back me up on this. What it sounds like to me, hearing how Charlie is talking to her, it seems like Charlie did not let Donna know what he and Katie and Sig, or what Tato and Tuto were planning. And now Donna's getting involved and Charlie's like, "Oh, Mom, wow, I can't believe somebody approached you. That's so weird. I wonder what they could be approaching you about." And he's over there sweating, right? And Donna, thinking from her perspective, okay, well, I know we're paying his girlfriend money, and he asked me to start paying his girlfriend money. I've been signing the checks. We need to meet in person, and we're going to sit down, and Donna's going to look him in the face and say, "Charlie, what the fuck did you do?" I'm going to be honest. That's how it seems to me. That's the impression I'm getting from this conversation. She doesn't want to say it on the phone in case she knows her son, in case Charlie did do something, which we now find out that he did. She wants to know from him directly, looking him in his face, looking him in the eyes, sitting him down and finding out exactly what he did. Dang, Donna might be innocent, y'all. Yeah, let me know what you think about this. We're going to keep going with the conversation. I really should just let it play out and stop interrupting, but just being a regular human and someone who's had interactions, who's been a kid, who's had interactions with their mother, that's exactly what this sounds like. I don't know. Donna might not have known anything. All she might have known is that she was cooking the books over there. She's guilty of that and knowingly guilty of that. But if at some point Charlie in person told her, "Hey, I need you to put Katie on the payroll. Don't ask me why. You don't need to know about it. Sign the checks, give her $1,400 a week, and we'll just keep it moving." Maybe Charlie was protecting his mom, and the reason he's acting like this is because he now realizes that somebody's knocking on his front door, and his mom's there answering it. He doesn't know if it's the police. He doesn't know if it's Sig, or if it's Rivera. He doesn't know if it's someone sent by Katie, and he's like, "Ah, man, dang."
No, it was just a copy of all of the stuff that was written in the letter that was written in a copy of that letter.
Is the person threatening you?
I don't think she.
I mean, it's kind of sensitive. I was kind of thinking if there's a threat, you go to the police.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me.
I think that's a good idea.
Well, I don't think it's people threaten you, gotta go to the police. But let me.
Maybe Danny took it too far. Charlie took it too far.
Well, it won't be the first time I'm threatened. But
I'd like to just see what you think. Right here, right up to him. So let's do that. Let's make it, 12:20, 12:30. Tomorrow, that would be ideal. Okay?
This phone call isn't doing what I think, what the state thinks they're doing.
All right, yeah, no, I'll come down and see you.
Yeah.
So, all right, if it's something serious, I'm going to recommend going to the police. So.
Oh, no, I know. That's what I'm supposed to do.
So, all right, sounds good.
We'll talk tomorrow, okay?
All right.
Again, reasonable. Let's talk about reasonable doubt here before we move on. Is it reasonable to think that Donna absolutely hated Danny and couldn't stand him? Yes. Is it reasonable to think that Donna wanted Danny to not exist? Yes. Is it reasonable to think that Donna was so controlling and so psychotic that she wanted to get the children baptized in front of a Catholic church, being a Jewish woman herself, and take pictures and send them to Danny so he would crash out? Yes. Is it reasonable to think that she was willing to offer Danny $1 million so he could relocate and move there so the kids could be with her? Yes. Is it reasonable to think that Charlie came to her and said, "Hey, I need you to put Katie on the payroll"? It's reasonable. Is it reasonable to think that Charlie came to her and said, hey, mom, I need you to sign off on this and get this money moved over here? It's reasonable. Is it reasonable to think that Donna, feeling all that way about Danny, helping with the money on the other end, did not know what Charlie was doing? I think it is. Even in my opinion, even with all of this we've seen, I still have not seen a definitive thing that points to Donna knew for sure and helped plan everything that happened to Danny. Charlie, yeah. Katie, yeah. Sig, yeah. Mr. Rivera, yes. But Donna, I don't know. Y'all have to let me know what you think in the comments.